This is something we've done to give back to the community, providing some really lovely inspirational phrases which I think we need at the minute, and some really lovely imagery in this rainbow die set here. A portion of the sales, so the die is £10, we get £6 from every sale goes to one or two charities, so it's split across these two charities. We've got the Trussell Trust, who oversee a network of food banks in the UK, and then we've got Action Against Hunger as well, which is a similar thing, just helping families put food on the table. And if you are over in the US, we have Feeding America, which is the same sort of thing, and I think $10 from each sale goes to that charity. So let's get started. This is the card that I've made. And you can see here we've just got that lovely rainbow element. In fact, let me talk you through the die here. You have this cloud. It comes with a really nice happy face that you can put in. You can put the face on the rainbow if you want. But I think most people would think to put it on the cloud there. You have these little raindrops. There's one kind of bigger single raindrop, and then you've got this rainbow element here. The rainbow element's great because, I'll just pick it up here. Each part is a separate little part of the rainbow, so whichever background you're going to layer that up on, it is going to show through it, as you can see on this card here. Now, I've just chosen to use some of, I think I've used Banana Blast here, got mint julep, green tea and agave. So just kind of a gradient from yellow to the dark green colour there. I've used some of our texture roll here for this writing here, which is one of the phrases. In fact, do you know what I've done? This is a mixture of two of the phrases here, so that's just showing there that you can mix and match these as well, which is great. So I'll show you how to make this now. Now, I could use glue to put this together, some of our express glue, which would be great, but just to save you time and effort in these makes, there is nothing better to use than our adhesive sheets here. And I'm going to show you how to use these now. I'm not going to individually cut these out and just show you this, so don't worry, you're not going to have to watch me placing raindrops on here, because I've prepared it to show you along the way. So I'm just going to show you how to use these adhesive sheets now. So bear with me because I don't have nails. You peel the bottom part away. Yeah, so you peel the part of the way that has all the Sizzix logo on. Then you take the smoother side of our cardstock and you just stick it down there, and then just rub it so you get any of those little air bubbles out. And again, this just saves so much time. And it's a lot neater as well, because if you're trying to glue tiny little elements like that, a lot of the time some of the glue will come out the bottom, and you know, you can see it on the card if you in certain light sometimes. So this will eliminate that. So then we're going to turn this over and we're going to die cut it. In fact, I will just snip it down so it goes through the die cutting machine. Okay, so I'm going to take that rainbow element and I'm going to place it down, sandwich it up, run it through the machine, and then, as I said, we have all these individual elements now. And what I would say is, if you are making a rainbow, I've done a kind of tonal rainbow here. If you're using all different types of cardstock, which will be with a rainbow because each kind of bow is another colour, you're going to end up with these excess ones here. What's a really good idea is to just keep them off to the side, and then you'll have them there when you want to create any other rainbow, and you'll build them up and you can create rainbows of any colours you want there. So now we end up with this. So we've got this film on the back here, and all it's going to take is for me to just peel this off, and then that will stick down there, and that is just lovely. How neat is that? Oh, I'm going to stick it to the table there. So that's what I've done with this make. So I just thought I would show you this because as I say, I'm not going to be building it up. I'm just going to be showing you how I made it. So this is now ready to just stick down. Oh, there's a cat on the table. I think he wants to get involved. What I'll show you on here. So if I was to just stick that down there, do you know what? I'll move the cat. Oh dear, his little meow. And then that stuck down there, so that was easy. So once I've cut that using our adhesive sheets, I can just peel it off and stick rather than having to try to apply the glue there. So that is just great. Now I've ended up, so I've used the Arctic sky to cut out lots of these little raindrops. And again, it was so much easier using these adhesive sheets for something like this. I just peeled it off, stuck them down. And I've layered it. I didn't use the biggest bow on the rainbow because I wanted my card to be a certain size. So I only used these 4 different colours. And as I said earlier, I've just gone from kind of a lighter, it's dark green going outwards towards yellow there. So after you've done this, you're going to cut it down. So I used a paper trimmer, but you can do it as well using a ruler and the multi-tool with the craft knife head. And then I ended up with something like this here. Now you can see the phrase there. I'm going to go through these phrases now here. I'll have to read them backwards because they actually have the packaging. I used the stay from the phrase that says stay safe, stay home, or stay home, stay safe. And then, so that I could have used one of 2 safes there. We've also got this, so I used the lovely writing. I love this writing here. And what I like about this as well is that it's not one joined up word like you get in some, so some of these are joined up words, you cut them out and you can stick them straight on. Here we actually have these tiny little individual letters, which I like because you can play about with the spacing of the letters. So I chose to space, this is the die set here. So you can see that says backwards there, but it says positive. And I've spaced it out a bit there to just make it a bit more stylistic on there. So we have positive vibes, sentiment here. See if I can read this one backwards. Do you know what? I'm not even going to attempt it. But I would say go to the website, have a look at the die. So have a look at the die and read all those phrases that are on there. You can see this one says smile. So that's a nice, lovely phrase. We've got better days ahead, sending hope and love. Thank you. And then, what does this one say? Do you know what? I'll let you read that at home because I'm trying to read things backwards here. But yeah, just really lovely, positive phrases, which I think we need right now in this current climate. So we end up with this here. I've used our texture roll here for the stay letters. And here is another little helpful tip. So I've left it on in this card. If I just kind of, I don't know if you can see here, but if I move it around in the sun, you can see when we die cut letters like this, the pokey holes that you use the die pick with bring out these little bumps in the letters, and that is not a problem because with the cardstock or with the texture roll you can use something from the paper sculpting kit here, and if you just go over them here on a flat surface, it just flattens them out there and then just not a problem anymore. So you just need to go over it with that big head, or if you don't have this multi-tool you can use a spoon. And then as I say, we end up with something like this. And all I've done, everyone knows by now that I really like my thin borders around here. I will use glue for this. Ooh. I'm going to stick that straight on there. So I've got my nice pink border. I think with our colour story card there, all the colours complement each other. So again, the work's done for you there. Oh, your little eyes come off there. That's showing you how to make it. And then we're going to stick that to another little piece of card there. And just frame it again. And that's all there is to it with this me. So this die set here with the lovely phrases and the rainbow icons, it just makes it so easy. There we go, I'll show you this one with me later, it hasn't fallen off there. And what a nice, fresh, simple card there. And that's all there is to it. So again, go over to the website. Just remember that a lot of the money from these die sets that you spend is going to go to charities, to help people all across the UK and over in the States. We'd like to see a hashtag donate to make in your comments. So if you make something using this rainbow dye, we'd love to see your makes. So just hashtag donate to make in the comments, and we'll be looking out for